Last time on Survivor Mass Ave, the Gulag was introduced,
Not out of the game. It's called the Gulag.
allowing eliminated players a chance to fight their way back into the game.
I'm excited that I'm not completely out yet.
State clutched the immunity challenge,
They're good!
forcing Kennel to their first tribal council.
We're voting out Evan because he was the last in the room. I think Eliza thinks she's calling the shots. I think our leader's gotta go.
Idol clues were found, discussed, and followed. And Evan became our game's second victim, setting up our first Gulag matchup.
We have some really good news for you.
Okay.
You actually are not out of the game.
Okay.
What you've not realized is that there's actually a Gulag taking place in this room. Come take a seat.
For our first Gulag duel, you know we had to go with as cutthroat and gory of a game as we could find.
And begin.
And time! Put the pens down.
Pens down. Okay, here we go.
Let's read them.
Sat.
I have that.
Wrote.
Rote? I don't think that's a word.
R-O-T-E is a word, yeah.
How do you spell Tor? No.
Rome.
Rome, no.
Stairs.
No. Stamp. No. No. Wait, tote? Yes. Okay, good stuff. Okay, I have moat.
Wait,
I'm more.
Oh, more. Okay.
this might be
Yeah.
sealed deal. That's good. Alright,
No,
how many?
it's okay.
Yeah.
This is
Stephanie remains in the
This
Gulag.
is gonna be your idol if you get back into the game.
And with that, Stephanie remains in the Gulag, now granted with a die that has the power to become an idol if she makes it out. And Evan, who becomes our first player officially eliminated from the game. At least he made the jury. Oh, I'm hearing in my ear everyone makes the jury.
For this challenge, you will not be competing for tribal immunity. You will be competing for individual immunity. Both tribes will be going to tribal council and voting someone off. Here's how this is going to work. Everyone is going to start holding one Jenga piece. At 1 minute intervals, I'm going to ask you to carefully add another Jenga piece on top, like so. At every minute, you're going to add another one, and the last person standing is going to win. One person on each tribe is going to win immunity, the last person standing, and then when we have 1v1, the last person standing out of all tribes will win a huge reward for their tribe. You will get to enjoy New York pizza and other snacks while you attend tribal first, and then you will vote someone out, and then you will get to watch the second tribal council. Okay, ready? You have 10 seconds, starting now, to add a second piece. You have to be upright. Okay guys, you can now start adding that third piece. Anyone who drops, just put those bigger pieces on the ground.
Dylan has been
Dylan,
eliminated
drop your
from this
pieces.
round.
Your window is
Reyna
expired.
has been eliminated. Tyler's. As he is done.
Okay, it's time to start it to add your fourth piece. Any drops right now? Oh, you drop.
Yeah, done.
8 seconds for the fourth piece. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hand off. AP out. Oh, here we go. It's a 1v1.
This is a 1v1.
Whoever lasts longer between these two will win a pizza.
Nice. So, Emily and Emmett, you both have individual immunity for your tribe. Emily, you have one for your tribe, the greater reward.
So you guys will vote someone off first. You will get pizza. You will get to watch the second tribal council.
Hey, Steak just won that shit. Or should I say Emily?
With both groups going to tribal, we have a lot of confessionals ahead of us.
Keep the camera going, get this entertainment.
So the interesting thing is that what we said was the easy vote, which was Evan, because
Yeah,
he didn't know as many people. He's gone.
Yeah.
So now it's going to be really interesting because everyone is kind of connected.
Yeah.
And
I don't see Dylan making it out.
I'm just wondering if you guys have any allergies that I should know about.
I'm allergic to not winning. Bars.
We have two different names being floated, but they're also talking about me right now, so. feel like everyone's kind of on the chopping block, except Emmett.
I feel less bad thinking about it now because it's been a while. It's like...
No hard feelings.
As Eliza was giving confessional, I proposed an idea that when everyone goes out, we'll talk about them. And Emmett was sort of on board with this, that we'll talk about the pros and the against.
I don't like that little idea.
What?
I only pretend to.
What idea?
We can talk about everyone out of the room. Talk about why one of them now instead of all in theory. Like, that's like stupid. That's not the point of the game. The point of the game is to go somewhere else.
They should be talking about me right now if the plan is going as designed.
I think we should go to that.
Do you think so? Why? What are your reasons?
He's a threat?
Yeah. Also, he voted for me, so I have a little bit of
He did vote for you.
You know, we don't want to go into tribal in the dark. We want to have some talk about it and just trying to break the seal on that. Is everything been going according to plan?
Yeah, probably. Okay, good.
Right now it's been Dylan and Eliza, because people think Dylan's a threat and Eliza has an injury, and Dylan doesn't like that she's running the show.
If Emmett says slay, it means vote me out right now.
There's reason to believe it might be Eliza because she's got an injury. I threw out that I think she thinks she's running things.
She's playing friendly game.
Yeah.
I think during this game may once again be no game.
She's not gonna win, so it's fine to keep her around. She's not gonna win final three.
I like that.
She gets there.
Yeah, so the team has since found a clue that describes what the idol will be, that it is a clock on a ring. But we haven't yet found it. I think we have a clue that leads us to believe it won't be on the island, that it might be in the challenge room, the tribal room.
Let's check in to see how Stake are handling their impeding tribal council.
Emily's done really good at the past 2 challenges. She carried us for the card Sudoku one, and she just did well in this one, got us pizza. But we were just talking about who to vote off, and we're thinking Tiber. Just because he had said he wanted an all-boys alliance on our team, and we were like, that's not gonna happen. It's 3 boys and then me and Emily.
So I was flying home from Croatia, and my TV was broken.
That's the worst.
So they didn't question me while I was drinking a shitload of alcohol. And I had 11 beers and two nips on an 8-hour flight. Wow.
Were you so drunk?
Yeah, and then I had to go through customs.
I am 7 beers deep. Who knows with Kezi? He's a little mini dove. I've talked to Kezi and AP, and it seems like we have a boys alliance going on. I'm feeling secure, but if things turn, got a couple more beers, so we're good.
There's some names still floating around. I mean, Kimmy, Tiber, the most notable of which I hope my name isn't. If it's up to me tonight, it's gonna be Tiber.
I said we did 2 challenges. I'm just passing them. I started running, and now I be lapping them.
What's her name? Emily has been telling me how she heard that Tiber had mentioned an all-boys alliance, which I was down to vibe with. But he's a dickhead. Why would you mention the all-boys alliance in the middle of the challenge?
He was whispering it at the challenge. He was whispering it to you guys after the challenge. I was like, what are you, I'm literally standing right next to you.
I think I'm gonna try to keep it on to Kimmy because I can't let her get back with Dylan. I need Dylan on my side when I make it to the merge. Vote Kimmy this time. We can vote Tiber the next time. I'll swear up and down on my life to her that I'm loyal to her, because I will be. We can honestly vote Tiber out, but I just need Kimmy out first. I can't let it get two boys girls again. So I need this to go my way.
Emily.
Yeah.
You kind of went crazy on that last challenge. What was that feeling like,
Yes,
winning
sir.
immunity?
I kind of blacked out when you said what the rewards were, so I had no idea I won immunity. And you were like, oh, immunity, and I was like, no! I thought I was winning pizza.
Kimmy, is there any talk of a merge at this point in the game? Are people
We're anticipating a merge, but we're not sure how soon.
And Tiber, do you think in the case of a merge that the tribe is going to stay strong together, or are there any cracks?
No, I definitely, we're a strong tribe. Fuck the other one.
I think we will stay strong. I mean, I feel like we've definitely bonded in that room. We shared embarrassing stories, which is pretty funny.
Yeah.
Hopefully nobody recorded any of them.
11 beers and two nips on an 8-hour flight.
We have no idols.
We have no idols.
A lot of clues though for idols.
AP, what's happening in terms of alliances right now? Are we all buddy-go-lucky, or are kind of people breaking off?
That's not a terrible.
I say we're pretty buddy-go-lucky.
I say my across most frustration within my interpersonal relationships, right? Is that I expect that the things I do for people that they'd also do for me, right? So I guess I'm my word. I mean that, and that's that. And I expect other people to do the same thing. But I mean, you gotta realize life doesn't really work that way, you know? But how that connects to tonight, we'll find out.
Hey guys, we're gonna start voting. We're gonna flip it though this time. Kezzy, you're gonna lead us off.
Okay.
Rip it off. Just rip it off.
I should rip it off first.
It doesn't even imprint.
True.
Hey, main character. I know. The fuck was written on here?
I'd rip it off first. So you...
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how to spell it. I don't know how to spell Kimmy. That's what we're doing. Yep. Every time I'm in here, gonna be more drunk than the last. So, strategy going into this was kind of like play a character of the drunk guy. And I'm very drunk, but I think it's working. Boys Alliance, let's go. Boys. Fuck women. I'm just kidding.
Everyone's taking so long. Wait. Did the last person write it on the book?
I don't know.
It says Kimmy on it. That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Next time you're voting, write the name in the sand. It goes around your wrist. The idol is an orange man.
Write your name in the sand. Where could it be?
Now, I'm gonna peep for the idol. I don't think I'm gonna find it.
What? Okay, you guys ready?
Yeah. Trade later.
Here we go. First vote. Kimmy. Second vote. Kimmy.
Spell
Be honest. Be honest.
Tiber. That's 1 vote Tiber and 2 votes Kimmy. 1 more vote for Kimmy, we'll send her out of the game. Tiber. That's 2 votes Tiber, 2 votes Kimmy.
Nice.
The third person voted out of the game, Kimmy.
Kimmy, a great example of the dangers of playing a game like this with your boyfriend. Soon she'll learn of her second chance in the Gulag, but first, let's see which member of the Kennel tribe will be joining her.
There's like 2 sort of alliances that people have floated. Sophia wants to do a little woman-aligned movement, and then Emma and Eliza. I don't know what they're thinking. They're still together, sort of, to go to the end.
I want to do a Black Widow brigade really bad with Raina and Eliza, but I don't know how to find them.
I feel like right now, me and Eliza, I'll just like sort of talk to her the most.
We've never said alliance, shake hands, but Raina, Emma, and I have been talking. But nothing is actually as firm as it could be. Everybody's definitely on shaky ground still. Everything's new. Everything can change, you know? Anybody could stab anybody in the back at this point. I think once you get to the merge, maybe things will be different. But in terms of who I'm gonna vote for, I have no idea. Only time will tell.
Sophia, talk to me about last challenge. What was that like for you?
Oh my god, it was so nerve-wracking. You know, I really wanted that pizza. I really wanted to enjoy it with the kennel. No?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Emmett,
Yeah.
what strategy did you use to get yourself the furthest along?
So I had this strategy. I'll demonstrate. I was sitting down.
I actually don't know if I'm gonna.
And I had my arm planted, point of contact on my knee like this, holding the thing, so that I would vibrate and move less. Because you never said you couldn't do that.
Raina,
Yeah.
does someone who's taking such a critical eye to each challenge, is that threatening to you? Is that something that you are happy about being on your tribe, or does that kind of pose a threat to you? You know, once the tribe merges.
We're a team right now. Maybe in the future it will be a threat, but that's okay.
So right now
we can
we're
let people be good at things.
Dylan. Talk to me about alliances so far in this game. Is it kind of buddy go lucky?
I think we're trying to go for an open game here. Really trying to take every option into consideration.
So Sophia, an open game probably means that anyone could go home right now. Are you nervous that you could be the one going home with this tribal?
Definitely, though. Definitely. I mean, it's an open game. Anything can go.
I will say, to your point that you asked, Dylan, it's a bit difficult in one room to have side conversations. So I hope to make it to the merge, and I look forward to be able to roam the grounds.
I'm just thinking about the future, because I have immunity right now, so when we get to merge, it'll be so much better, because we can talk to other people.
Sophia, has there been any talk of idols since the last challenge?
We've openly discussed it. We've tried to find it, but we haven't had any luck.
We have some clues.
Where do you think the clues are pointing you?
To a room.
To a room?
To a place.
To a place?
To an object.
To a place, to an object.
All the clues are out in the open right now. We're working as a team to find the idol because soon it will not be kennel pitted against kennel.
I think it's time to vote. We're gonna switch the order and we're gonna start on the leftmost side of the couch. Dylan?
Yes, sir.
It's all you.
I'm torn. This is a game time decision. It's either do I vote with the majority, or do I vote how I want to vote? Sophia did approach me and say alliance, and I didn't say anything. No, I'll just do it. Fuck it. Gotta keep that alliance strong, I guess.
I'm voting for you because you're just too likable. And I think you're gonna be strong once merge hits with finding alliances, and I can't have that.
I just want Dylan's name. You're too much of a threat.
Like I said, we had an open discussion. All the names were brought up, and I just think there were some good reasons for this to be the name that I'm putting down right now.
If anyone has an idol or an advantage that they would like to play, now would be the time to do so. Alright, let's get into the votes. First vote, Dylan. Second vote, Dylan. The fourth person voted out of the game.
It's only 3 takes.
Dylan. Dylan, do you mind stepping outside?
Wow.
I will talk to you in a second.
Kennel strong.
Kennel
strong. Kennel strong.
That guy was just too damn likable. Our lovebirds Dylan and Kimmy dreamed of reuniting. However, unfortunately for them, it will not be on the merge tribe, but instead in the Gulag. With one eye on the merge and another on each other. Stay tuned to see who goes home next.